Imagine holding a tangible piece of American history, a coin that has quietly witnessed decades of change and innovation, yet still carries the unmistakable mark of quality and character. Today, we're exploring the 1978 US quarter dollar, a coin whose story is as intriguing as its finely detailed design. This isn't just about metal struck into shape, it's about a piece of the nation's past that has evolved from everyday currency into a cherished collectible for those who know that every coin has a tale to tell. The 1978 quarter was produced at a time when America was in the midst of transformation. The nation was facing economic shifts, and the U.S. Mint was embracing modern techniques to improve production efficiency while retaining the timeless elements of its design. Back then, technology and traditional craftsmanship were blending in a way that set the stage for future innovations in coin minting. The coin features the familiar profile of George Washington on the obverse, a design that has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency for nearly a century. On the reverse, the majestic eagle soars against a backdrop that emphasizes both strength and freedom, echoing the values that have defined the nation through the years. What makes the 1978 quarter particularly fascinating is not merely its aesthetic appeal, but the context of its creation. During this era, the Mint was experimenting with new alloy compositions and refining its striking processes to ensure greater durability and clarity in every coin. These enhancements were part of a broader initiative to adapt to a rapidly changing world, and they resulted in coins that were not only functional but also a joy to behold. For collectors, the subtle improvements in the coin's design, such as the sharper contours on Washington's features and the delicate detailing of the eagle's feathers, are a testament to a time when every detail mattered. It was an era of experimentation, and sometimes those very experiments produced unexpected results that would later be celebrated as rare errors or unique variants. Experienced collectors know that even slight deviations in a coin's design can transform an ordinary piece into something extraordinary. With the 1978 quarter, some specimens have been found to exhibit what numismatists refer to as error strikes. These are minor variations where the die may have produced a double detail or a slight misalignment that went unnoticed by the mass production process. Far from detracting from the coin's value, these quirks have become highly prized markers of rarity. The presence of such an anomaly, whether it's a doubled mint mark or a subtly off-center design element, can elevate the coin's status among enthusiasts. It turns a common date into a standout specimen that tells a story of the inherent unpredictability of manufacturing, a reminder that even in mass production, individuality can emerge. When you closely inspect a 1978 quarter, there are several key features that collectors pay special attention to. The obverse, with its dignified portrait of Washington, showcases finely rendered details that speak volumes about the skill of the engravers. Look for the small mint mark, usually positioned near the edge of the portrait. Its clarity in placement can provide insight into the coin's origin and the specific minting facility responsible for its production. On the reverse, the eagle is depicted with both elegance and vigor. Its outstretched wings and the meticulous detailing of each feather set it apart from later quarters, which may not exhibit the same level of artistry. For many, the hunt for a 1978 quarter in uncirculated condition, where these details remain crisp and unblemished, is akin to finding a hidden gem in an otherwise familiar landscape. Market interest in the 1978 quarter has grown steadily over the years, particularly among those who have a discerning eye for mint errors and well-preserved specimens. While many quarters from this period are found in everyday circulation and hold little monetary value beyond their face amount, those that have been meticulously maintained can command prices far beyond what one might expect. Auction records have shown that a 1978 quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially one featuring a rare error strike, can sell for several $100s. It's not uncommon for these coins to fetch top dollar at specialty auctions, where serious collectors are willing to invest in a piece of history that embodies both technical excellence and the serendipity of a manufacturing anomaly. Beyond the numbers, there are stories woven into the very fabric of the 1978 quarter that add layers of intrigue. Back in the late 1970s, a few forward-thinking enthusiasts began to notice that some quarters from that year bore slight but noticeable differences compared to their peers. Whispers began circulating among collectors and dealers about possible misalignments or double strikes, subtle imperfections that, at first glance, might have been dismissed as production variances. Over time, these unique features were studied, documented, and ultimately celebrated as evidence of a transitional period in minting practices. There's an almost romantic notion in the idea that a small error, a momentary lapse in the otherwise precise machinery, can turn a standard coin into a coveted collectible. For many in the community, finding one of these exceptional examples feels like unearthing a secret from the past, a stroke of luck that forever distinguishes one's collection from the rest. The condition of the coin is another aspect that significantly influences its value. In the world of numismatics, the difference between a coin that has been well preserved and one that has seen years of circulation can be dramatic. A 1978 quarter in mint state condition retains the original luster and detail that the mint intended when it first hit the production line. Every edge remains sharp, every engraving clear, and the overall presentation speaks to the coin's untouched quality. Such coins are typically graded by professional numismatists, and those that achieve high grades, like MS-65 or better, are especially prized by collectors. On the flip side, quarters that have been circulated extensively might show signs of wear, minor scratches, slight discoloration, or a softened relief, that diminish their visual appeal and, consequently, their market value. Yet even in their worn state, these coins carry a certain charm, a reminder of their journey through countless transactions and the hands of many owners over the years. It's not just the physical state of the coin that matters, but also the broader narrative of its production. The late 1970s were a time of both continuity and change in the U.S. Mint. While the classic elements of American coinage remained intact, there was an unmistakable push toward modernization. This blend of tradition and innovation is perfectly encapsulated in the 1978 quarter. It stands as a bridge between eras, honoring the artistic legacies of the past while embracing the technological advances of its time. For collectors who appreciate the evolution of minting techniques, this coin is more than just a relic, it's a snapshot of a pivotal moment when the old ways met the new, resulting in a product that continues to captivate even decades later. There's also a subtle reminder of the human element behind every coin. The 1978 quarter is a product of countless hours of labor by skilled artisans and technicians who took pride in every detail. Even the seemingly minor decisions, like the precise angle of Washington's profile or the exact curvature of the eagle's wings, reflect a dedication to excellence that resonates with collectors. Every time you examine this quarter, you're offered a glimpse into a moment when the precision of machinery met the passion of dedicated artisans, a moment that continues to resonate with collectors today. The 1978 quarter is a reminder that in the world of rare coins, even those that might seem common at first glance can hold a secret or two that elevates them to legendary status. Shifting gears from the era of transformative innovation in the late 70s, the 1988 U.S. quarter dollar stands as a testament to the ongoing evolution of American coinage. This coin carries its own distinct flavor, a blend of modern minting techniques and a nod to the timeless symbolism of the nation's heritage. In many ways, the 1988 quarter feels like a bridge between a rapidly modernizing economy and the nostalgic charm of established traditions, and its journey from circulation to collectible status is as compelling as its intricate design. The production of the 1988 quarter came during a period when the U.S. Mint was refining its methods to achieve even greater precision and consistency. With an eye toward meeting the demands of an increasingly cashless society while still appealing to collectors, the Mint embraced new alloy formulations and striking techniques that allowed for more detailed and durable coins. This period of refinement was marked by an attention to detail that aimed to perfect the balance between mass production and the preservation of artistic integrity. As a result, the 1988 quarter exhibits a refined portrait of George Washington that is both familiar and subtly different, with lines that are crisper and contours that speak to the technological advances of the time. Collectors are drawn to this coin not only because of its visual appeal but also because of the intriguing nuances that set it apart. One of the key features that make the 1988 quarter unique is the consistency in its minting process, which led to fewer anomalies compared to earlier editions. However, that doesn't mean there aren't rare variants hidden among the masses. Some specimens reveal minor deviations, such as slight misstrikes or unique die wear, that add a layer of rarity and excitement for those who spend years honing their collections. These quirks, while subtle, elevate the coin from being merely another piece of currency to a collectible that encapsulates both the precision of modern minting and the unpredictable nature of production. When you take a closer look at a 1988 quarter, the details speak for themselves. The obverse showcases a finely rendered image of Washington, where the lines and textures capture the dignity and resolve of the first president with an almost lifelike clarity. Enthusiasts know that every detail matters, from the precise curvature of Washington's hair to the delicate engraving that outlines his facial features. Each element is a small masterpiece of design. The reverse, adorned with the eagle in flight, represents strength and freedom in a manner that has become synonymous with American symbolism. It's the kind of design that doesn't just appeal to the eye but also to the heart, a reminder of the ideals that have shaped the nation. Market dynamics for the 1988 quarter reflect its dual identity as both a circulating coin and a collectible treasure. While many of these coins continue to change hands in everyday transactions, those that have been preserved in near mint condition or that feature unique mint errors have caught the attention of serious collectors. Auction records have shown that a pristine 1988 quarter can command a premium, particularly when it carries a rare trait that distinguishes it from its more common counterparts. For instance, specimens with distinctive die flaws or error strikes have fetched impressive sums at specialized auctions, sometimes reaching several $100s depending on their overall grade and rarity. This has created a buzz in the numismatic community, where even small deviations can spark heated discussions and drive up the coin's value. Beyond its market appeal, the 1988 quarter is steeped in interesting anecdotes and historical footnotes that give it a personality all its own. There's a certain charm in knowing that this coin was produced at a time when the U.S. Mint was busy perfecting its processes to handle the challenges of modern production. Collectors have shared stories of stumbling upon a 1988 quarter that, despite its age, shone with a nearly untouched luster, a relic of a time when quality control was as much an art as it was a science. One popular tale involves a seasoned collector who, after decades of scouring estate sales and old coin boxes, finally uncovered a 1988 quarter that had escaped the wear and tear of daily use. This discovery, shared with excitement among peers, underscores the unpredictable nature of coin collecting, a hobby where patience and persistence can lead to unexpectedly rewarding finds. The condition of a 1988 quarter plays a crucial role in its valuation, much like its predecessor from 1978. Coins that have been well preserved, showing minimal signs of wear, often fetch significantly higher prices at auctions and in private sales. In mint state condition, where every detail from the fine engraving to the subtle background textures remains as crisp as when it first left the mint, the coin's value is greatly enhanced. Grading services, which assess the overall preservation of a coin, have awarded high marks to several examples of the 1988 quarter, and collectors eagerly await reports from certified grading companies that can authenticate its pristine state. On the other hand, quarters that have seen heavy circulation may display a patina that, while still interesting in its own right, reduces their appeal for high-end collectors. Yet, even those circulated examples carry a story, a visual record of their journey through countless transactions, each scratch and wear mark adding a layer to their narrative. In the context of American history, the 1988 quarter symbolizes more than just a coin, it's a snapshot of a transitional moment in minting history. While earlier quarters were more prone to a variety of minting inconsistencies due to less advanced technology, the 1988 edition reflects a period where consistency and refinement became the norm. This shift not only improved the quality of the coins but also established a new benchmark for what collectors would come to expect from U.S. coinage. The advancements made during this period resonated with both the everyday user and the seasoned collector, ensuring that the 1988 quarter would be remembered as a model of modern precision paired with a timeless design ethos. It's also worth noting the cultural and economic backdrop against which the 1988 quarter was minted. The late 1980s were characterized by significant economic shifts and a renewed focus on fiscal stability. This coin, therefore, serves as a small but potent emblem of that era, a period of rejuvenation and forward-looking optimism. For many collectors, possessing a 1988 quarter is akin to owning a piece of that optimism, a tangible reminder of a time when the country was both celebrating its achievements and planning for a prosperous future. The coin's refined appearance, coupled with the advanced minting technology of its time, encapsulates that dual spirit of reflection and progress. Collectors who appreciate the fine details of minting can also take pride in knowing that the 1988 quarter was part of a broader initiative to streamline production without sacrificing the quality that has long been synonymous with American coinage. It's a delicate balancing act, between mass production and the pursuit of perfection, and the 1988 edition manages to achieve it with remarkable finesse. Holding a 1988 quarter in your hand, you are invited to explore the delicate interplay between form and function, between the predictable precision of modern minting and the charming unpredictability of minor errors that make each coin unique. This blend of reliability and exceptionality is what continues to draw collectors into the world of numismatics, where every coin has a story that transcends its physical form. The 1988 quarter, with its nuanced design and compelling history, is a perfect example of that enduring allure, a coin that remains a favorite among collectors and a testament to the ongoing evolution of American currency.